if you ever have that, you know, altered state of mind where you're like, you know what, I'm feeling for fish and chips, but I'm also feeling for jollof. Place is definitely the place that you need to come to. Welcome to my series where I showcase the very best of African restaurants in London. Today we're in Harrow, West London, and we're going to enjoy the comfort of classic fish and chips with a West African and Caribbean twist.
Oh, Mohammed.
It has that irresistible crunch that makes you just want to go find Nemo. Stay tuned. Boom, today we are in Harrow to get a taste of fish and chips done with an African twist. Now, this place have won an award for, well, they've been in the top 50 for the best fish and chips by Fries magazine. And trust me, here is where you're going to get a mismatch of flavors, an Anglo, Afro, Caribbean flavors of great food, and I can't wait to show you. Now, guys, listen, obviously, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna always say. 90% of you are watching, but you're not hitting the subscribe button. If you wanna see me do more of these great African restaurants, please subscribe. You'll be doing me a massive favor, yeah? Boom, let's go. Every Fish Bar is a traditional and contemporary fish and chip shop with an Afro-Caribbean twist. This is Mohammed. He is the owner and founder of Every Fish Bar. So thank you very much for having us, man. Obviously, we're at Every Fish Bar.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to try and explain the concept of this chip shop. So I think it's best if it comes from you.
Yeah, so we are a classic fish and chip shop. So we're serving traditional fish and chips with a fusion of Afro-Caribbean flavors.
Come on.
So we're a different kind of chippy.
Nice.
Serving fish and chips, but with different flavors. So what you can find on our menu include things like your classic fish and chips, your jerk sea bass and chips, your chili sea bream, which is inspired by my background as a Nigerian. I'm actually half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. So that's what we are here at Every Fish Bar. So the whole idea was we do fish and chips, but then put my own identity on there. That's so, you know, while we do the classic, but, you know, introduce some flavors that represent who I am.
Nice.
And so that's how it all started.
Fantastic. How did you come up with this idea, man, of trying to bring two cultures together?
I think we're more than chippy. I think we represent more than Britain. You know, Britain is a very diverse country at the moment. So that's what we represent as. So, you know, my background was in social care, so I did that for about 15 years.
Oh, wow.
In social service, and I wanted a different career. And then, you know, I live locally, so I decided, okay, I was going to do fish and chips because there was no one doing very good fish and chips in the area. Like, you know, so I thought, you know, we can do this.
That's right.
But then I decided I didn't just want to be another fish and chip shop. We wanted to be different. You know, we wanted to offer the customers something different. And so we decided, okay, our menu is going to be, you know, we're going to have different flavors on there. You know, there's going to be variety. So what you can see on the menu there is, when you come to Every Fish Bar, there's something delicious for everyone. You know,
fish and chips has taken on many different forms. You know, I go to my local. There's Turkish man them running the fish and chip shop. You go down the street. There's Greeks. You know, it's taken on many forms. How do you?
And that's what we're doing as well here. You know, when I was researching this, when I wanted to do this, I think if you look at it in the, I think like late 70s, early 80s, the Turkish, the Greeks started doing fish and chips. They introduced some menu into like the kebab, the gyros and things like that. And it's become a permanent staple now if you go to fish and chip shop to find them in there. It's same thing, I think, like late 80s, early 90s, you know, the Chinese started doing fish and chips. They introduced curry sauce, you know, things like spring rolls, salt and pepper chips and things like that. And then these days when you go to some fish and chips, you'll find them in there as well. So that was partly, you know, what inspired me as well. It's okay, I'll do this. I'll put my identity on it as an African.
Yep.
As a black British person.
Yep.
I just like, okay, that diversity, bring all those blends together, you know.
That black British culture.
Black British culture, you know, the diversity of Britain, basically. You know, so on our menu, you know, there's it's influenced by, you know, that's some Jamaican flavors through jerk. So you can get jerk wing, jerk chicken. We do a jerk sea bass. And then the West African side as well, you got things like jollof rice, beef suya, chicken suya, suya wings. And you know, as I said, we're classic fish and chip shop. So the things you find in the fish and chip shops, you find here as well. So your sausages, your battered sausages, your curry sauce, gravy, you know, it's all on the menu.
Fantastic. He has skillfully infused his Ghanaian and Nigerian heritage into the menu to create a uniquely flavorful twist on the classic concept of fish and chips. Boom, I am here in front. We've got a banquet, flavors from all over. West Africa and England. Come on.
That's all I did.
Talk us through what's going on our table right now, man.
All right, so what you've got on your table, you've got haddock and chips, so your classic fish and chips. You got haddock and chips there, homemade tartar sauce, curry sauce to go with it. And then right in front of you, you've got the jerk wings.
I'm gonna have some now.
Yeah, please have a bite. Yeah. You got your jerk wings there, and then right in front of me here, how's that?
I'm still lost in it.
Yeah?
Still lost in it. You know what, I love the char and the smokiness that you get from the chicken, and this just adds a little bit more flavor. It just enhances the flavors, and the sauce is sweet, but it's got a nice subtle punch. Do you know what I mean?
And then here you got beef suya, and this is chicken suya.
Chicken suya. This one, we eat with our hands with this one. Oh, Mohammed.
Does this remind you of the streets of Ghana or streets of...
Why I love this so much is that the chicken is so crispy. It's so crispy. It's got that beautiful texture outside, and the flavors, the suya flavor, that hint of spice, aromatic spice just comes through.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. And then on this side you've got our katsu style chicken and chips. So on there you got some chili, some curry sauce, some chicken, and some chips.
Oh my god. The curry sauce. Unbelievably tasty.
Glad you're enjoying it. So
it's got flavors. It's just a beautiful blend of sweet and savory. I love it.
And then you've got this chili sea bream.
Yeah, we're gonna tap into that.
Yeah, with the chili sea bream, I recommend you have it with jollof rice. Obviously, this is kind of inspired by, you know, this kind of fish you get on the streets of Lagos or the street of Accra.
That's right.
You know, I think in Accra it will probably be a tilapia, maybe. You know, but we go with sea bream. And then, but it's still the same flavor, and it's marinated in our own homemade chili. The chili is made with a combination of some Scotch bonnet, some Kenyan chili, you know, and then we marinate it, marinate the fish in it, and then we grill it.
You grill it,
You know, obviously you got plantain there go with it. You can't, you know, you can't go miss. You can't go meat. No meal is complete without jollof rice. So you got some plantain. Jollof rice, sea bream and plantain.
That's right.
Perfect.
I love it, man.
And I thought it's January. No, it's vegan-wary.
Vegan-wary.
So I thought, okay, let's make you some barbecue vegan wings.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
there you go. See, everyone that comes after me, or they always come for me and they say, you always do, you know,
only meat.
You're such a carnivore. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to cater to you, man. I've got you lot. Do you know what I mean?
You know, what we're doing is not different now. You know, we're taking our own identity. and we're blending it. You know, this is a representation of who I am as a black Nigerian British person, basically. Right. You know, you got the classic British meal there of fish and chips with some curry sauce and tartar sauce. These are homemade, so it's our own flavor on it. You know, then you got the chili sebrim and the jollof rice, which is a fusion of my West African background, you know, Nigeria and Ghana, and then you get the jerk sea bars, which is, you know, part of the black culture basically here in the UK.
Boom. We are here at every fish bar where the flavors of Africa and England come together to do a traditional contemporary fish and chip shop. And bruv, I'm telling you this from now, I didn't think it could work. At first I thought it's a joke, but listen, every dish is hitting. This chicken suya, the best chicken suya I've had in a while. But do you know what's so interesting and what's so gorgeous about this particular dish is the fact that it's not dry. It's still so beautifully moist. It retains all that flavor and moistness. Unbelievable. I'm gonna show you this fish now. And just look at this fish. Look at this fish. Unbelievably crispy. Oh man. I feel like the flavors, the batter itself is so crispy and crunchy. And the actual fish in there, the actual fleshy meat in there, you can still taste it. Well seasoned batter. So beautiful. Beautiful fish. Unbelievably delicious. Honestly. Oh man, it has that irresistible crunch that makes you just want to go find Nemo. Honestly. Banging. Onto the chicken wings. The barbecue chicken wings are a madness. It's an absolute madness. I mean, look at this. Look at that beautiful char on the outside of the chicken wing skin. And that gives it a little bit more flavor. Unbelievable. Unreal. Proper jerk. Like jerk sauce is punchy, but not punchy enough to disrupt the flavors in the mouth that's going on. And the char, the smokiness that you get from it, enhances the flavors. It is gorgeous. And I had this fish earlier. Oh man. He knows what he's doing, this guy. He knows what he's doing. This guy had me at hello and plantain. Now he's taking it to, I've got fish for you. The sea brim is my favorite fish because it's fleshy. You get a lot of flesh and the bones ain't everywhere. You know, you can easily peel it off the bone. But the spice, it's punchy, but it's flavoursome. It's got a bit of flavour. You know, it tickles the tongue. All right, it doesn't hurt the back of your throat. It is delightful, honestly. The beef suya now. Oh man. Couple of bites and it disappears. But it's got, I love suya because it's got that, you know, that aroma, that beautiful spicy aroma that you just can't deny. Oh man. Oh. Now for the jollof. We're not in an African restaurant if we're not eating the jollof. And look at that intense orangey flavor that you get from it. I love it. This is why jollof is so special. It's like a ray of sunshine in winter. You know what I mean? Just puts a smile on your face. This is definitely a Nigerian version of jollof. Definitely. Flavoursome, not as spicy, as your typical Nigerian jollof, but the sauce adds a little bit more sweet, tangy, tomatoiness to it as well, man. Vibes. Oh man, absolute vibes. But look at this. This is for me, the star of the show is this chicken suya. How does he get the chicken so crispy and so juicy on the inside? And just look at that. Oh man. Oh, banging. Listen.
We are Braylon and Aisha McCarty. We are from Texas, and we had to come here.
Why? How did you find out about this place and why? What piqued your interest?
So that was definitely me. I love to look at things whenever we're going to travel, and this popped up on my popular page from another video, and I started following the page, looking at the food, and I was like, I have to try it. So I was like, this is our #1 spot. When we touch down, I'm coming here first. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
Fantastic. Do you have anything like this in America?
No.
Yeah. So this is your first time trying this?
Fish
Yeah,
and chips.
fish and chips, like authentic fish and chips.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what would you say? What's the taste like, or what is it doing to your taste buds? Because if it's your first time, it must be.
It was. I like that it was fresh.
Yeah.
I like that it was crisp.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't fatty. It wasn't oily.
Yeah.
It was just fresh, good flavor.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
loved it.
Yeah, what they say now? 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Jeez. And what do you make of the suya? Like, have you had suya before?
It's my first time.
It's
your
his
first
first
time?
time.
It's my first time. Yeah.
Wow.
She had it before.
Yeah.
You've had it before, and it's your first time.
my
What do
first
you
time.
think of it?
Can't describe how good it is.
Wow. So what's next?
So
What's next for every fish bar?
we've been going 5 years now. So we've got the shop. We've also got the van, which we use for mobile catering and festivals. And the dream is to grow. I would love to have, for you to have every fish bar in every corner on every high street of London. This is too good to be kept a secret.
No, we can't get
We can't get, no, not at all. We can't get keeping. We've got to share with everyone.
You know what I mean?
This
That's
is
the Ghanaian side talking.
what you've got here basically represents what modern Britain is about, isn't it? It's diversity of the spicy, the chili, the classic fish and chip, your fish and chips in batter, the jack, the suya, the jollof rice. Welcome to Britain.
God bless you. God bless you. I didn't think it was possible to blend the two together, but you've done it effortlessly, seamless.
I'm glad you're enjoying your meal.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
delicious. If you're ever wanting to experience a mishmash world of fish and chips with an Afro-Caribbean twist, this is the place. If you ever have that, altered state of mind where you're like, I'm feeling for fish and chips, but I'm also feeling for jollof. Or I'm feeling for fish and chips, but I'm also feeling for some suya. Then this place is definitely the place that you need to come to. Honestly, the place to come to. Honestly, it's a vibe. I love the concept. I love the owner. I love the service. I love the flavors on this table. Every bit of this, each dish on the table will take you somewhere you've never been before. I swear to you, it is unbelievably and incredibly delicious. Harrow, every fish bar, make sure you turn up.